What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. My name is Splattercat, very happy to have the pleasure and privilege of showing off the game to all of you here today. I want that to go to my number 3 slot. Can I get that up in the 3 slot? Yeah, buddy, if I need... He said not to come through the front door, though, didn't he? He said, like, don't be messing around out here. We got dudes with machine guns walking around. It seems a little locked down at the moment. I'm getting Half-Life 2 flashbacks. It's looking a little ugly out here. Like, can you really be called a police officer anymore if you're patrolling in full body armor with machine guns on, like, private residential streets? Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. Augmented lives matter. Stop the Human Restoration Act. That's true. I'd have all kinds of augmentations. I am a transhumanist. No joke. I am all about that life. Is there... Let me see if I can... Hold on. There's a window up there. I wonder if I can... Here, let me move this to here. We'll get up right here. Oh, we made it. Oh, this is the house with the people that I knocked out and beat up. But I saw a thing sitting on the ledge right there, so I wasn't sure. Welsh whiskey. I wasn't aware that the Welsh made whiskey. I've learned a new thing today. I learned a new thing today. What's up, gentlemen? How you doing? Katzatel. Okay, let's talk to him.
You're looking for the best prices in Prague? I'm not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
No problem. What do you have?
I don't know if I should give up my neuropozine. Oh, really? He's got 3 things of info for neuropozine, huh? I don't know if I should trade it right now. Let's wait and see how valuable neuropozine is.
Whatever. Suit yourself.
Why are you getting all salty? That's not a good business tactic. Be like, all right, I'll still be here for you when you come back. I know you're gonna want it. You gotta sell a little bit better, you know what I mean? I think I just set my butthole on fire with that trash fire. You ever lit your ass on fire with a trash fire before? Not super pleasant. Would not recommend. Medical box. It's got neuropozine in it, and it's got painkillers. It's got crafting stuff right there. We've got the reveal software, which is pretty sweet. And I think we just found something secret that we weren't supposed to find. Unless we were, like, looking around all over the place. What happens if I Icarus strike, like, the entire neighborhood? Does that get me in trouble with the Popo? I'm pretty sure that 5-0 is not going to feel me.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You're some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
Polizia. I don't know where we are. I wasn't paying attention. What country are we in right now? It's been a couple days since my last recording. So we got one person. He doesn't want me to go through the front because he said there'd be trouble if I go through the front. There are a lot of cops around, so I would probably want to keep that to a minimum. Oh, I thought they were talking to me. Okay, so they got that guy. That's fine, whatever. The Elroy's taking that guy down to, I don't know, they taking him to Susie's house or something. That goes up to the roof. What do I have pinged on my map right now? So what is being pinged right here? So we've got a couple of vendors around. That's the AUG specialist to get my shit fixed. So I should definitely probably get in there and go do that. On this side, we've got the Koniki and Haraki. This way, where's that second dot at? Okay, so that's travel over to there. I'll probably wait till we're in the neighborhood then. Let's mess with that one. That's fine color inside the bookstore. Oh, okay. So we gotta find a better way in. I thought this was the bookstore for some reason. I thought it looked a little like a bar. I felt like it looked like Teresa. Okay. Teresa and a civilian. We got an ebook over on this side, so that's a little bit of extra XP. All augmented citizens of Prague will be required to carry a 273 permit verification card by the end of the month. Please allow for a 2 to 3 week application processing period. In conjunction with a 915 authentication and a valid R-Class augment license, the T-73 allows the government officials to better identify and serve the unique needs of our augmented citizens. These updated regulations also allow us to ensure that our augmentation quotas are not being exceeded. Please keep in mind that our institutions are equipped to meet specialized needs of only so many. Augmented citizens are also reminded to keep all documentation on their person at all times. Law enforcement officials have been made aware of the new regulations and may ask you to provide proof of valid documentation. Man, this is a little bit dystopian right now. Like, the amount of paperwork you got to shell out just to walk down the street seems kind of excessive. Like, what did she ask for? Like 6 different documents?
I'll just walk. I'll meet you there. It'll be fine.
I was trying to figure out maybe where we could go from up here. Honestly, if you see anything you can climb on top of in these games, you really should take a look. We can go through a car trunk. Ain't nothing in there. I'm packing heat right now, so I probably don't want to be stopped off by too many cops right now. That's the Praha Mini Market and the Church of the Machine God. Like, are they... Okay, so that's locked. Get a church key card. It looks like we're going to have some kind of option at some point in this game to join a religion or not join a religion. Make the call and decide if that's something that we wanted to do with our playthrough. I may do it because I am into 40k, and for the machine spirit we must abide. What's going on over here? Y'all just got an empty store. The AUG incident left Africa largely untouched thanks to the limited numbers of augmented humans across the continent. Like several of the nations in South America, many of the African nation states saw an opportunity to step up and fill the economic gap left by struggling first world nations. However, the presence of many Chinese interests on the continent so far held this in check. Perhaps the most direct effect of what happened with the AUGs has been the migration of augmented refugees from the European Union and Eastern European states. Africa's comparatively lax regulations on the human enhancement technology has seen a strong influx of AUGs, fleeing the prohibitive new laws coming into effect elsewhere. How this shift in population balance will play out is yet to be determined. Okay. Is there anything actually good in here, like, that we care about? Basically, all I wanted to do is I just wanted to check and see if there was any kind of, like, vent hiding behind any of this. Because it does look like they've covered up... That wall right there has a hole in it. It looks like they've covered it up with just a bookcase or something. Got a computer here. Mr. Edward Broad, this is a reminder of the deal you made with the official Office of Permitification. Given the tenuous nature of your demand for extended legal status, you will need to pay more. I'll be sending some men, and you will pay them. Inspector Drahomir Konicki. I wish my name was Drahomir. That's a dope name. If your name is Drahomir, I expect you to be out, like, I don't know, along the north side of Rivendell, like stabbing some orcs or something. I'm not really sure. Let's see, where do we want to go? So we got a ladder right here that'll take us upwards. Probably worth a look. We've also got the extendo thing over there that they use for doing construction work. I don't see anything over here that looks too amazingly incredible. But there's got to be a reason there's a ladder right here. If only just to jump over to like one of these houses and just like burgle the shit out of it. Yeah. A gyroscopic regulator. So we got something else that we can vendor now. Also got some more crafting parts, which I think are going to be very, very useful in whatever our next mission is. I don't know if this game's going to play a little bit more like The Witcher, where it's kind of just open world, or Witcher 3 anyways, and you kind of just do whatever you want to do the entire time. The AUG incident has served to further widen existing fractures in the American Union. Increasingly draconian measures enacted by the government to establish order have done little but stoke the fires of extremism and goad the indolent discontented into action. The gulf between the haves and have-nots continues to widen. Radical constitutionalist groups have taken a militant action, and intimations of secession have been heard from various quarters of the continental U.S., particularly from the Northwest states and Texas. There's little to suggest that the United States will be able to claw its way out of the chasm in the near future. Yeah. in the case of things kind of going wrong for our great union, I wonder in some ways what measures would be taken in order to hold everybody together if, say, like 5 states at the same time just decided they were, like, out. Like, that's it. Like, we don't care. Like, we're done. We're not going down with the rest of you, you know? And they just decided to bail out from there. Like, what could the rest of the states do, you know, in that situation? Because it seems to me in these modern times, going to war with your own countrymen would be a horrible, horrible plan. Economic embargo is probably not good to win hearts either, so... Oh, there's a pocket secretary. What does that say? Welcome to Ad Astra. This message should help you get started with what to do next. Ad Astra is a community-led support group dedicated to helping our augmented neighbors in their day-to-day lives and relies on voluntary aid from naturals just like you. Our efforts can be as large or as ambitious as promoting official government support all the way to simply lending a sympathetic ear. The augmented are still human beings and deserve compassion, understanding, and dignity like the rest of us. Be sure to join us for our next weekly recap next Wednesday at the Modest Community Center across from the Zelen apartment building, 2nd floor. We offer basic services and advice, so feel free to use the facilities. Thanks again for supporting the cause. I just feel like with stuff like that, with like civil rights related stuff, like you shouldn't have to say the stuff that those little flyers and brochures and groups say. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like people should just get it. And yet, you do have to say it. Let's drop down here. Oh my god, that bulldog is the fartiest dog I've ever smelled in my entire life. He for real, he cracks them off like... It's pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly. Just, I've learned the last 2 days just not to breathe with my mouth open and just to hope for the best. Because he sits there all day. Like, if I lock him in the bedroom, like if I put him in his crate and I close the bedroom off, you open the door and it's just like a wave of dog ass just like runs out of there. And it's just the most gnarly thing ever. Oof. God, dude, stop cracking him off. Nerdcastle, I'm going to need you to show me some support right now. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this. This puppy dog life is What happens if I do this? I just want to find out so that I know for now. Can anybody see me? Oh, it's got an alarm on it. It's got a grenade launcher inside, though. Are we good? I mean, I knew something was going to go wrong right there when I tried to do that, but... Oh, well, don't knock... Here. Grab that right there. I make you sick. I'm the shit, son. You don't want to know me like that. Can you get up on the rooftops? No, it doesn't look like you can get up on the rooftops. Doesn't look like an available option. They got security gates over there. So we probably need to go through those windows right there to get across. Let's have a look at what we're doing right now. So with the security gates, we got to come in through the back door. Okay. Seems doable. Prefer not to punch my way through a police blockade. Put myself on the wrong side of law enforcement, he said after he opened up the back of a police car, trying to steal whatever was inside of it. If only I had had room, then I could have had a grenade launcher, but nope. No room for the nades. That's my colloquial term for grenade. That seems like an odd place to have your, like, washing machine and dryer. Can I get into here?
I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Just a reminder. He's giving me a little ringy ding. Reminding me that I'm on the clock. That's locked up, ain't it? Security rating 1. I mean, we could try. Let me jump out and just in case I lock myself out here. Sorry. I'm a scummy little bastard when it comes to shit like this. Oh my god, how do you even... That's so complicated. So does it automatically capture? And can I fortify without getting in trouble here? Okay, so if I fortify, I can go around that way. Is there a data node over here? There's a data store. Capture protection over there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I mean, I hacked the thing. Getting over there seems like it might be a little difficult. I spoke with the bank and they're expecting you. I already signed so you can just remove all the money and close the account. Try not to worry. I share your concerns, but what choice do we have? Without a permit, we're going nowhere, and we're not getting one from the government. They've made that clear enough. When we were young, we used to go to concerts and pay the scalpers twice, sometimes 3 times the original ticket prices. It's the same thing. When we get to Rabia, we can worry about the next steps and use the other half of the money. The young girl may have made us feel like beggars when she was explaining the cost, but a loan from Santo might be the only way. I know it was heartbreaking for you to part with some of the things we had to sell, but we still have our work and the promise of a better life to look forward to. This will be worth it. I promise you. I'll see you at home later this evening. I wanted to let you know personally the money's been transferred to your account and express my appreciation another time for the wonderful work of art you have brought into this world. I cannot wait to see how it looks on the walls of my home in Rabia. It may not be my place to tell you what to do with the money you've received, but if you have time for the opinion of a patron, I would like to recommend you consider going to Rabia yourself. I've watched Santos CEO Nathaniel Brown more than once on television speaking about how the city will provide a haven for augmented people to be able to express themselves without fear of public opinion. Artists such as yourself would thrive there, I'm sure. The cost is significant, but certainly worth it to be out of Prague. Imagine walking the streets, a warm sun upon every augmented head, surrounded by our kind and never having to worry about bigots or violence. If Brown is right, then I can only imagine the opportunities galore for you both. Every new city attempting to make its mark in the world must encourage great art, especially one as remarkable as Rabia. Whatever your decision, I wish you both the very best and hope someday to see you again. Good luck in your endeavors and farewell. In general, the places that are the most successful throughout history tend to be the places that promote free thought and in general don't impede originality and creation. Obviously, there are exceptions, but it does help to have yourself in a rapture-like environment where you can do whatever you want. Of course, that can also go wrong, too. I mean, hey. Ooh. Got a little bit of cash. Made like $400. We got $2,000. Okay, so we are now officially in a restricted zone. We... Why are there so many dudes in Collar's place, like... Why are they all over Collar's ass? I'm thinking there's probably a way to get in here without being detected and leaving them all standing. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but a shootout in this environment seems like a bad plan. Looks like our way around is right here. We get him back here. Stay low on a ledge. Keep ourselves in tight and we should be good.
Start throwing shit out. Seen anything yet?
Idiots everywhere.
Oh, those dudes in the windows too. Not enough energy to climb through the window? There we go. Let's go ahead and be careful about this. I don't know how many we're going to take out here. We're going to have to get somebody. Got that guy right there.
Running low on patience, caller.
I don't know. We might be able to do something from up here, but I don't really feel like it's possible. They've got pretty good lines of cover on each other, and so it seems to me as though sneaking through is probably our best option. There's a ventilation thingy over there. Like, maybe if that dude turns around, we might be able to get one of these dudes. Alright, well that's one down. Apparently these guys are Diwali thugs. We'll try to keep him, like, behind this cabinet right here, because I don't think anybody else comes around. That means that guy's next, or this guy's next. They both got decent watch over each other, so it might be difficult. Alright. That's another... That's another one breathing a bit quieter than he was previously. I will take your ammo. I'm about to take him now. I used a biocell right there because I didn't have the energy to drop him, but we needed to drop him because when he turned this way, he was going to see the body right there, and then we were just going to be totally hosed. Now we've got ourselves a bit of a safe zone, which I'm okay with. Inside of our inventory, if I wanted to customize... What does that cost me? So for the muzzle, I've got 160 parts. I can do a laser sight as well. Looks like we got EMP ammo. I think I do something with that. I don't know. Inventory is quite full at the moment, though. I prefer... I think I definitely prefer what I have going on right now with the Zenith to the revolver. Tactical shotgun does sound sexy, though. It'll still be there. Let's not worry about it for right now. We have a reveal software right there, which I will 100% take. I should probably check all these bookshelves just to make sure. I'm also going to drag all these guys back to a slightly less visible corner. Oh, we got a nuke virus software right there, too. Well, shit, son. Got the absinthe. We got a couple of things in here, but I don't know if we can actually move enough stuff around to pick up a lot of these things. There we go. I don't see anything else around here. I got some down below me right now, so we might be able to do something with that, or we could just go and sneak through now that we whacked the top layer. There's nothing saying that we don't just, like, infiltrate and, you know, keep knocking people out. I'm the kind of person where I feel like I need to take everybody out, but if it's easier just to work our way through, then why worry about it, you know? Okay, nothing in here. We're looking reasonably safe. Alright. Well, I'll take it. My name is Splattercat. This is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I will see you all in the next episode. It's been a lot of fun so far, and I'm looking forward to playing the game with you. Hopefully this one is one that you guys are finding
Jensen,
to be really... Oh!
Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man! You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Okay, so he's in like a super secret dungeon right now. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye.